honestly.
No, it's amazing but I was just reflecting on it because when you were looking and you say, you know, that kind of, because my upbringing were right opposite to liberal family. And like, you know, you want to do something, you go ahead and do it. When I moved into this country, when I heard my husband's stories and I was like, you guys lived in UK and you had to go through all that. So it really surprises me. And after all that, it's like you shown and you found your element, you knew where you were going to shine, and it's amazing.
I think that's interesting what you just said, because I think the difference is when you're where's your background?
Dubai, yeah.
Oh, Dubai, right?
Middle East.
So okay, so in the Middle East, you had that freedom because you're in the Middle East. It's a Muslim country. Here, they're so worried. My parents were so worried that I was going to become like the people that they had received so much racial abuse from. That they'd seen the horrors of the Western world as well as the good stuff, and they were worried.
Put up all the barricades, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So they needed. Their main concern was that we don't lose who we are. Whereas if you're in the Middle East, or if I was born in Pakistan, I'm only going to become more Pakistani living there. But here, there's such a big chance of just forgetting our roots and forgetting our deen and.
Jokes apart, everything apart. So, like, you know, obviously, industry hasn't been that easy on you.
No.
So, what would you say, like, as like, you know, young kids going for drama and stuff like that, and thinking they're going to make a career out of it? What would be the first barrier they would face when just stepping into it? Even the halal industry, when we come to pantos and things, I'm sure there would be some barriers out there.
I think it's just difficult because you always have a decision to make. Because, you know, a lot of the comedians I see, Muslim comedians out there as well, they have put compromise in place. Say, all right, I'll do this, but I won't do this. Do you know what I mean? There is that kind of compromise on there, whereas you have to decide what's right for you. For me, I had to make a decision that there are no compromises when it comes to it. I've never swore on TV, on stage. I don't swear. I stay away from any you know, rude kind of stuff. Whereas other Muslim comedians that I know that are pray their salah 5 times a day, do the Hajj and everything, they'll still go out and, you know, use foul language and, you know, rude topics and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's up to them. That's their thing. So I think you just have to make a decision of who you are and if you're comfortable being that person. Because when I first did stand-up comedy in a non-Muslim environment, I did 2. I got put off straight away because I was pretending to be someone else, which is what an actor does, but I was pretending to be someone who was quite rude, who had done silly stuff in the past. I swore a lot, and it made me feel a bit icky. Do you know what I mean? It made me feel a bit icky, and it wasn't me. And then I tried to do PG comedy at one of those places, and it was on TV, it was live, and I was only young, and I bombed because I was just, halal comedy doesn't work on a non-halal
absolutely platform.
Yeah, so I decided to just give up stand-up at that point, but then obviously 3 years later, the halal side, I went in and...
But you'd be surprised at...
Like the name. So Chachay just sounds, you know, 7 Chachay sounds better than 7 Mahmoods or 7...
Okay, fine.
I had a little brainstorm on that, but I think the actual Snow White, I don't know if you've actually watched the old school cartoon a long time ago, it was... I think it's one of the worst stories. It's so boring, so one-dimensional.
Very sleepy.
Yeah, it's just, what is it? And then, obviously, they remade it, and, you know, people boycotting it for obvious reasons. And I was one of the ones shouting, boycott it. And then I thought, hang on, this is a perfect timing. So that's when I came out with Boycott Snow White, come see Snow Brown. And, of course, my objective is to raise as much funds as I can for the people of Gaza as well. So it's a double whammy there, so which is what I'm trying to do. But yeah, the actual story with Snow Brown is not going. It follows the template of Snow White, but it's just silly. You know, there's all sorts in it. From
pantomime would be.
Yeah, the magic mirrors from Bradford.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you know, the Queen's called Auntie G. You know, there's Chachay in it, all sorts, and then we've got Beer Saab in it.
No way.
We've got Beer Saab in it.
I've got to make fun of Chuff Chuff whenever I can.
Yeah, you have to please. Chuff Chuff.
So he's in there.